Hey guys, give me 1 second. Having a little technical difficulty with the speakers. Hey guys, 1 second. Having a little technical difficulty with speakers. Hey guys, 1 second. Alright. Sorry about the little delay. Welcome back. This is Holy Marcellus. And today we get to start our playthrough of Devil May Cry 3. So finally getting out of the pain that was part 2 and getting into something much better and way different from what it used to be. So no, we don't need a tutorial. We've been playing Devil May Cry for the last couple weeks. Gold or yellow? I think gold. So we're gonna once again get the cutscene, but that's okay.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The legend of Sparta? When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting. But in the end, only one was left standing.
Sorry, not open for business yet. I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls. You a customer too? Well, if you want to use the bathroom, Help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
Is your name Dante, son of Sparta?
Where did you hear that?
From your brother.
Pretty.
Sent this invitation for you. Please accept it.
And he vanishes.
Invitation, huh?
Just takes it like nothing.
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Nice. That's nice.
Don't bet on it.
So already you can see quite the mass difference from Devil May Cry 2 Dante to Devil May Cry 3. And this is actually a prequel as such. So we're going to go into a little customizing and see the little differences before we get this first mission started. Just to kind of show off the little differences here and there. So one of the new things that you can see is style. So this was a new aspect to this game where you have 3 different styles, and this is really going to affect your play style. So you have Trickster, which gives you more evasion, stuff like that. It's very similar to Devil May Cry 2's added actions that you got for, you know, the running along the walls or stuff like that. Swordmaster allows you to do special attacks with any of your melee weapons, and we'll kind of get into that later. Gunslinger, same thing, but with guns, you're able to maximize each gun's technique. And probably the strangest of all, but yet one of the most underrated ones, Royal Guard, which is basically a countering defensive attack. A good buddy of mine, Johnson Brains, played this, and that was his first pick, Royal Guard. And once it's fully built up, it becomes quite a unique and kind of a powerful, you know, style. I'm more of a sword master than anything, as you all can see. So we're just going to kind of stick to that. Your equipment, you have your ebony and ivory, you have your guns, but as you can see, you have your devil arms again. So we can probably expect something a little bit different. We could also have 2 weapons of each at the same time, so we could switch back and forth to really change stuff. We also can learn new actions, which once again take red orbs. Some weapons have some actions, others don't. You could also upgrade your weapons. Being an ivory, your pistols, those are always going to be the same. And for the most part, you know, that's basically going to follow the same formula. So, let's get crazy. So already the combat feels much better, and you still have your combo meter. Your actions still about the same. Now your B action is going to be triggered to your style that you have. So my sword style does the spin sword attack. Combos are also rated by exactly what you do in the sense of the combo, like your actions. So it's really tricked on making sure you're not doing the same thing over and over again and changing it up to really raise up the combo meter, as well as not getting hit. A does jump, but if you're locked onto an enemy, you can also roll out of the way, which is a godsend to have. There's also an added combo meter to this. You have Sweet now, but that could also go up to another level, which I believe is double S and even triple S. Oh. Oh, come on. There's a low concentration here for some reason. But having also Swordmaster allows me to do aerial combos such as where normally your aerial attack is going to be the straight down slash. Nobody touches Dante's pizza and gets away with it.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party!
Oh, God, love that attitude. So you got your mission clear. Once again, time, the amount of orbs that you get, your stylish points, damage, and item usage is going to rank you and depend on how many orbs that you get. So that is still the same from Devil May Cry 2. Though this game is going to be a lot easier to get S rank with your styles and compared to part 2, which was just kind of a mess. So, the other thing that kind of brings up is the other thing that's also brought up is how your styles can level up. So the more that you use the style, it levels up over time. So it's important that if you want to level up your style, you want to keep using it over and over and over again. So for this, we're gonna go ahead and get Stinger. New skills now available. So yeah, Stinger is one of the most must-have actions you could ever get. Stinger is just great. By the way, there's a lot more story cutscenes, and you can also have chapter numbers show up in the middle of the cutscene. So let's see if you can find out where they are and kind of point them out for a fun little Easter egg.
You're gonna pay for that.
Idiot.
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
Now we have the battle music that we're going to hear for the rest of the game, which is actually an amazing track. So you can already see how amazing Stinger is in this game compared to Devil May Cry 2, where it was just a total waste. Well, getting a little dicey. Just change it up, change it up. Don't want to do the same things over and over. Oh, come on. I'm going to pick those up. Pick up whether that is a Vital Star. So those are back. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want him to be close when I come. Wow, I'm really getting my ass kicked. So you do have that technique where you can ride on enemies. It's a lot of fun. And as you can see, the combat is much faster compared to Devil May Cry 2, which is a good thing. And it also makes this game really challenging. It makes me look like a noob. Because I really got my ass kicked. So you can see they kind of borrowed some sound effects, but we'll forgive them for that. There is also a parry system in this. See, I already died. There is a parry system in this where you can deflect certain enemies' attacks if hit at the right time. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Come on. It's a little challenging to keep things fresh going as you're attacking. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Kaboom. Blow you up. Oh, there's the bomber. Ah, bad dodge. Whoa. Whoa, Cameron, what are you doing, buddy? So the combo actually throws in your pistol as a really good aspect to your combo meter. And we already saw that cutscene. So you can see it's not really all that hard. And kill them with S rank. See, I don't know why I had so much trouble with them the first time. It's not that bad.
It's been nearly a year since we last met. Where does the time go? No doubt you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Virgil?
Mission clear. Yeah, that time was bad. Plus I died, so... Yeah. When you come out of 2 and you go right into 3, you're completely thrown off, so... I ain't gonna lie. My skill's not where it needs to be.
I come. Well, doesn't it excite you? The Timon has revived. The Great One, who once ruled this earth as the medium between the human world and the demon world. Isn't it a magnificent view? The greatest minds of their time, those who revered evil, constructed this glorious edifice. Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
That's none of my concern. Did he have it?
Of course. He's taking good care of it. After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost.
But he has no idea of its true power.
Owned. A newcomer.
I found it.
Oh, there's the chapter number, just like I was talking about. Mission 3. How convenient. Alright. So now we have 6,000 orbs. I think we're gonna save it for... yeah, probably Stinger level 2. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was embarrassing. So let's get started. So, yep, you can go back to where you last were. What's the point of it? Just to get orbs and, you know, level up. Kind of like in part 1 and also part 2. Kind of had it, but not really. Come on, do air hike. There are also secrets in this game, secret levels. That's still a thing. So you can definitely find the secret rooms that will give you life orbs and help power you up. I can't remember if it's going to be like doors like part 2 was, or if it's you know, a certain thing that you activate like part 4. We'll find out. So these guys are the archers, which they're not all that fun to mess with, so, or to have to deal with, as you can see. So we're just gonna take them out. I miss not having aerial height. Oh, and you can finally switch targets in this game, so no longer any randomized targeting for whatever reason. Woo. Alright, I need to come back closer. Oh. Oh my gosh, that archer is terrible. Yeah, so as you can see, these archers are kind of one of the worst enemies you can face. The other thing that they also changed in this was health drops. They're not as plentiful as in previous titles, so you kind of get a little dicked over on health as you go through. There's our precious shotgun. That's what we're going for. Hey, more health. I don't remember how to do the. There's a way to do the certain stabby attack, but yeah, I can't remember. Yay! So now we have shotgun. So using the left trigger can change me over to another weapon, another gun weapon. Now we have the whites, and the whites love to appear and then disappear on you. Back off. Get back down. Oh, I forgot about the door. Let me finish up your fan first, buddy. Oh, come on. Oh man, this game does have a tendency to napple up down on you, but that's kind of what made this game the staple that it is today. Woo! And that's what makes this game so much fun to play. So you can see the jumping is still the same, still kind of awkward jumping in here. But overall the movement, the speed, the actions are a lot smoother. And just, I think in a way, a bit more responsive and less jittery that Part 2 was. I mean, anything in this game is way better than Part 2. But also in this part, this returned back to the main hands of the Devil May Cry team, so can't really complain about that. Hey Delsec, good to have you on. How's it going? So we're actually getting pretty close to our first bossy boss. I won't spoil the surprise, but hopefully I can remember the effective way of beating him. The other thing that we notice in this game is we no longer have to deal with bosses that have to be killed only by swords or only by guns. They really thought about their implement on that from Part 2 and greatly balanced that out. And we got a blue orb fragment, which is always good. Okay, can't break those. And we got our little space god here. Let's see. Level 1. Oh yeah, those are our guns. That's right. Alright, so we're gonna level up Stinger. Level 2, so that's maxed out. And no, I'll keep it on the weapons. Alright. Let's get this fight started.
The likes of you are forbidden in this land. You are powerless, are not worthy to set foot here.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog show, you'd definitely take first place.
You rubbish! You would make a mockery of me!
Easy, Fido. How about I take you out for a walk? Come on, puppy. Let's go.
You will regret this, you worm!
It's showtime. Come on.
And this is Cerberus. I really don't remember a whole lot of his attacks, so I probably will do a bad job. Oh wow, that really hurt. And yep, there's his... Oh, dang, that really hurts. Is there any health? More than likely, probably not. Oh, dang. I don't know why he's attacking over there, but whatever. And I'm... that was an abrupt end. Just dead. Yeah, so I'm going to see that screen a lot. Definitely going to see it a lot. Let's skip that. What we're looking to do is break off his shields so that we could start damaging Mr. Puppy. And then we will go right into the fight. Oh, there's the double S. Oh, hit me with that. Now he's pissed off. So I gotta re-break off his ice spike gunshot. It's actually tiring me out. And he's just attacking the wall just for the hell of it. Oh, you're gonna do the same thing again, I see. Oh my god, really? You're gonna just do the same shit over and over. And you just lost a head, so fuck you. Oh, come on. So after you die a couple times, it's going to ask you if you want to do easy mode. And we're going to hit no, because, you know, we're not chumps. We might die quite a bit, but we ain't chumps. Alright, and you're done. Okay. Oh, nope. I saw that coming. Triple S. And that's the highest combo rating that you can get. And I'm actually kind of lucky because it seems like he's stuck in a deadlock animation. Which is the only reason why I was able to really get that on him. And we're just going to stay back here while he's pissed off, shoot off all his ice. He's going to do his little charge animations. And then we're going to move in and start doing some damage. Yeah, when he gets mad, he gets quite hard. But then he kind of gets a little dumb sometimes, but his weak part are his head, so we definitely want to focus on that. Ah, come on. Come on, buddy. Gotcha. Third time's a charm.
Who knows? I'm not even sure myself.
Regardless, you have proved your strength. I acknowledge your ability. Take my soul and go forth. You have my blessing.
So this is also new for the series as well. Taking the souls of your enemies to create devil arms. And this is when we get the very unique weapons.
Too easy.
Yes, try nunchucks. It is one of the greatest ideas ever conceived, because these nunchucks are amazing.
Are you going to the party? What's the hurry? Didn't you get an invitation?
Yes, he rides him. He rides a rocket.
This just keeps getting better and better.
How did she jump the bike? It's as impossible as jumping the shark. So you really don't get punished for dying, except when it comes to time, because the time still collects after each death. So Yeah, that's the only punishment for it, but you don't take a terrible loss like Bayonetta or anything like that.
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Is that so?
A human. A woman.
I'm afraid I should ask the uninvited one to leave. That is what you want. Actually, I happen to be acquainted with that woman. A storm is approaching.
I love that little weird effect that's on his face. Did you spot the 4? It was around there. Alright. So it's kind of hard to see, but Swordmaster is about halfway leveled up already. But what we're going to do is we're going to learn some new arts, or well, we were, but let's see. Air hike has double. So we can't really get that with him, and we can buy items, which you still got the overpowered holy waters, though you can carry 30 of them now. They're purple orbs, but for some reason we can't buy them, and there's an actual reason for that. But we're gonna buy one to get us started, and then we're gonna exit and start the mission. So unlike Devil May Cry 2, at least this game tells us where we need to go. So yeah, these are the nunchucks, and that's one of the best attacks right there, even though it makes you very vulnerable. Let's see. Massive statue decorates the center of the tower. The skeletal angels appear to be smirking. Now, at first I thought there's like Babel's tower from the look of it, or you know, the sizing of it. But then we'd have to be out in Egypt, so that really would not make sense. Oh, okay. So we're going to start making our way up the tower. Nothing there, it's a glass window. We make our jump over there. And the game wants us to go to that blue door, but we're gonna check out this path real quick. There's nothing, so we're gonna go back up. And we can't go that way, so yep, blue door it is. So this is where combat really opens up. You can change between both weapons, keep the fight going, do different combos, and really maximize the ability to get S rank. Though of course you can do it with one weapon, but if you're able to really master the ability to attack and use everything that you have, it just makes you a lot better, makes getting that S rank a lot easier. And of course, we have more archers. Because who doesn't love archers? We all love archers. See? Aren't they fun? Archers are the best. I hate them. The only thing going for them is their immediate death. That was a left hit for you. Bam. And two more archers right here. And I fell off. Oh man. There we go. They've all been defeated. I heard, you know, originally there was a Devil May Cry Special Edition port that was brought out to Steam. And I heard that it was a very bad port. Very, very bad. Like controllers, the controls didn't work. There was a lot of crashes, graphical glitches. You name it, it probably happened. So. Oh, I remember that now. And just like with these crystals, you do want to attack them as fast as you can to get the most out of them. So as you could probably see as I've been attacking these, as you can see there's a targeting ring around them, and they kind of have a little life indicator as well. So the little lighter ring around them is going to display their health. And we're just going to go up very quickly in this tower. There's a green door ahead of us. Oh, but it's blocked off. That can only mean one thing. Bad guys. And these guys are a little bit new because they do dust attacks. I'm just going to close the gap, get away from the door, hit everybody with that, once again get away from the door, do a shotgun, sprint, hit everybody with that, get away from the door, switch over to Stinger, once again, get away from the door, blast, Stinger, get away from the door, get away from the door. There's a lot of getting away from the door, but I mean it takes advantage of the enemies so easily. And that was like a good triple S A rank. That I only, now this orb I only remember from, you know, time. But these secrets can usually be a little bit tricky to get to. So you can see jumping in this is never really easy. But we got that blue orb fragment, so that's good. Alright, so now we're on the second level, and now we have to go over to, I believe, the yellow door, which will open something right there, and then we go to the time clock. So we're gonna ignore all that and just, well, I guess go this way. And on the way, we're gonna go ahead and pick up some red orbs, because red orbs are great. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh no! Kind of hard to see everything going on. Oh. So yeah, enemies do have a tendency to attack behind you. It's one of the wonderful characteristics is these enemies become pretty relentless, and they don't care where you're at. They will attack you at a moment's notice. So you really do have to be careful and constantly watch what you're doing. I remember when I played this, the first playthrough for me was 40 hours long, because it was such a difference from everything else that I played. Johnson Brains and I had a very hard time going through this game, especially for one boss that took us like 20 minutes. And now we have this boss. It's not really all that difficult, it's more annoying. And the reason being is that he could just appear out at different areas. At a moment's notice. This boss is more annoying than anything. Come on, get up, get up, get up. The head is the weak point. Yeah, this boss is definitely not fun to fight. Hopefully by this cycle I can kill him. Come on. Oh, he decided to change where he came out of. Yeah. That's why it's not fun to fight. And he'll just kind of do whatever he wants. Come on. Yeah. This boss is very annoying. He's not difficult. Unless you're on the ground like that. I mean, he's gonna hit you. But if you're up in the air, you know, he's quite easy. The problem is just being able to get on the same level to really do damage to him. And this is probably the perfect spot for him to ever really come out. Be able to do the most damage to him. And then that, I mean, that boss is probably the worst boss in the game. Just because he's just not fun to fight. He's really not fun to fight. Alright. Astronomical board. An astronomical device which displays the endless void. Set to power time. So far I think I've been playing for about 2 hours, I think. I think I started about... Oh no, actually just an hour. I started about 11 o'clock. So, still at the beginning of the game. This is the end of chapter 4. And now we meet this guy.
There's no need to use violence, devil boy. Oh, wait. Better listen to what I say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see? Your tricks will do no good. No good!
Zip it, or I'll pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right? My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Get to the point, or you want to keep on dancing?
Actually, I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady? Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid? Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
I see. Thanks. You still piss me off, though.
Yeah, Jester. He's probably one of the better looking models in this game. Like, that's a really good model. Alright. Yep, 1 hour. Whew. I think I go in probably one more chapter, and then I'll call it a night. Oh my god, and I had to choose it for this chapter. So, currently our style is almost about ready to level up, so that's good. We have 20,000 orbs, which is also good. So with that, we are going to pick up Air Hike. Because we love Air Hike. Being able to do double jumps are great.
Thanks for this Welcome to hell! Please accept my gift. Don't be humble. Just take it. After all, we're buddies, aren't we?
Well, isn't that special? To be honest, I was expecting something a little better than this.
Oh, where's the hidden number? Oh, there it is. So these guys are a little bit interesting, where you have to shoot them first, and then you can destroy them and kill them permanently. To really get S ranks on them, you really gotta know your stuff. Go back to being stone. And the bigger ones, they take a little bit more hits to kill. So they're known to take a whoa, come on. And while they're in the regular form, you cannot kill them. So you do have to stumble them into stone form. And they also love to split. That's the other thing. And they can get quite annoying sometimes. There we go. So this little portal is going to take us to a quick boss fight with Jester. This wasn't in the original part of the game, but his fight was added in the special editions.
My name is Expect the spanking from Daddy later. Joker's gonna spank your butt, spank you on the butt. Joker's gonna spank your butt, spank you on the butt.
And then he does little attacks such as this, which can be annoying, but there is a one where you can get green orbs and get your health back, so I will gladly take those. And then we just change it up here. Not really a whole lot to this fight. It just lasts for a little bit too long. Oh, come on, I dodged. So we do it in that way so that we can easily wind down his monotonous attacks of that. The faster we get rid of that, the sooner we can start really dealing damage to him and get through that whole phase. Oh, that was really lucky that I didn't get hit. He's not particularly difficult, Alright. Now my my sword level has leveled up, so I also learned 2 new skills. So I have Sword Pierce and Crystal. Now we can leave. Steal thy soul. I think we put the ore right up here in this machine. Use the astronomical board. Alright. Now the downstairs is opened up, so we're just going to drop all the way down. Make it short and easy. Alright. So I'm going to walk up here to find the middle portion where everything was blocked out so we could get this little item, and I believe it's one more. Oh no, I screwed it up. So I gotta take our little shortcut. Just like that. Now we have the model to control lightning. And now we have to remember where to put it. I want to say it's... Oh man, I can't remember which door. Could it be the first door? I think it might be the first door, this blue one. Come on, get in there. And I need a lot of health. And some. Let's see. Yeah, I believe it's over here. Yep, right here. Of course you gotta do a comedic kick to get things working. Boop. Now we have the Soul of Steel, as well as the enemy fight. I guess what we're gonna be fighting. You guessed it, more archers. That was weird. They're not allowing me to get out. Whoa! Yeah, these archers need to go first. Nope. There we go. Bye bye, little archer. Alright, where's Steve? Oh, there he is. Kill the archer. Alright, last one. Sweet. Now we can move on. Whoop. And once again we're... There's no elevator. So we clearly went the wrong way. So let's backtrack. Gotta love the backtrack game. And we're just gonna skip them. Dante's pressed for time. He's late for the party. Well, that was BS. BS again. There we go. Seal thy soul. And we can magically walk up now. Look at that. So these are something new. These are... Oh. These are style bots that you have to get up to a certain style with them to unlock them and get a special bonus from them. Just like that. And they're set up for certain weapons that you have to use with them. So you could use Rebellion, you could use the Icy Nunchucks, or any other weapon. Surge of Fortunas. Ah, here's our secret mention. Defeat all enemies while taking no damage. Oh my gosh. This is not gonna happen, and I have no idea how I got that stylish right off the bat. I think it was probably dodging all of that attack right at once. Wow. That was a fluke. That was such a fluke. I ain't gonna lie. And check it out, we got a blue orb. Sweet. Oh, that whole thing filled up our life. Sweet. And we're headed up on a slow elevator ride. Oh, that's the other reason why we have air hike, because this elevator you can fall off on. Oh, just like that, and just ruined it. Yep, that was dumb. Better be careful, it's gonna slowly go up. always land in a circle around you. Oh yeah, and too many get on there, it also destroys the elevators, so then you have to start all over again. Like, yeah, like I said, this is not fun. Get off. No. Yep. I remember this part because it's annoying and nobody liked it. How many parts like this are freaking annoying? Get him off. Get him off. No! Oh my god. This is such a pain in the ass. It's such a big pain in the ass. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's how we do it. Yeah. Now that terrible part's over. I think this is the... Yep, this is going to be the boss fight right here. It was actually one of my favorite boss fights, even though this is the one boss fight that took us like 10 hours to beat when we first played this game. Yeah, we suck that bad. Alright, let's go in.
Look, brother, it's been ages, but we finally have company. I see that. We must entertain our guest. You're right. We have to be gracious hosts. What should we do? How do I know? We need to come up with something. Brother, our guest is sighing. Sigh? What is sigh? Well, a sigh is when...
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. Your guest wants to go through. Got it?
Our job here is to guard this pool. That's right. We can't let you pass.
Blast off!
So this is Engi and Rudra. The trick is to focus on one and to break his guard and take him out. The rest will fall down easy. There we go. So they'll do their little attack. Always miss. They'll go into a blocking formation. One will be attacking or both. And I'm getting my ass kicked. And I'm dead. Yeah. I know this fight's not going to get done anytime soon, because that's just how Angie and Rudra are. So I think I'm just going to call it a night, and we're going to stop from there. But as you could already see, this game is a lot better than part 2. It's going to be a much more fun to watch, to go through. And I do highly recommend playing this game. So, with that, I'll call it quits. Y'all have a good evening. Until next time, keep